right? This is another one where they're asking for a series of numbers. We got ourselves a mixed number here. We got some decimals. We got a fraction. We got a lot of stuff. But we're going to be fine. So what we're going to do is first we're
fractions first.
Well, the fractions are pretty obvious: 2 3/8 or 2/3. This one's going to be smaller because it's not even 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to look real quick. 2/3 should happen first before 2 3/8. So we'll just do a quick check. Check, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, so we did a quick check and that doesn't tell us a ton. Next thing, we're just going to compare the decimals. 0.675 is 67.5 cents. And this is 2.3, which is $2.30. This is obviously smaller. It's not even $1. And this is $2 and change. So 67 before that, 67 before that, 67 before that. All those things check out. So now we just go look at the question and we say, all right, half of these say 67.5 cents is smaller than 2/3. The other half say 2/3 is smaller than 67.5. So we're just going to compare those two and get to a 50-50. So I'm going to write 67.5 cents over here. And then I'm going to do my 2/3. If we could use our calculator, and we can't on a question like this, we would just type it in 2 divided by 3. We got to do this by hand, which is okay. So we're kicking out 3. And we're going 3 divided by or into 2. Well, 3 doesn't go into 2. So we have to draw our decimal. Move this junk out of the way. And put a 0. Line up our decimals. We got to line those two things up. There we go. 2 goes into 3, almost 7, right? Because 7 times 3 is 21. So
Yeah.
we got to play it out like it's 6, and that matches. 6 times 3 is 18. We subtract 20 minus 18 is 2. We can grab another 0 because zeros are free. And we can see that it's back to 20 again. And right now we can stop. We don't have to go all the way out. And it's going to repeat 6s forever and ever and ever. But right now we can see 66 cents is less than 67.5 cents. So 2/3 needs to go first. Here and here. That means A and C are wrong. And we just got to a 50-50. 50-50s are great. We're putting the answers on trial here. We're doing everything right. So now these match. We're putting the answers on trial, and those two things are perfect matches. These things disagree about 2 3/8 and 2 3/4. So 2 3/8. I'm sorry, did I say 2 3/4? 2.3. My bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to, they're both $2. So we can ignore that and ignore that. So we're going to compare 3/8 to 0.3. And there's 2 ways to do it. We've been working on fractions, so we're going to do it this way. If we could use a calculator, we would type it in that way, but we can't. So we got to kick
it out.
So 8 and 3.
Can't do it.
Yeah, 8 can't go into 3. So we draw our decimal, draw another decimal.
Put a 0 up under behind the 3.
Yep, zeros are free.
Uh-huh.
Goes, let's see, 8, 16, 16, 24. 24 would be 32. So it's got to be 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24.
24.
We subtract and get 6. Pull down another 0. And we could look at this right now. 8 goes into 60 7 times. But as long as it's more than 1 or 1 or more, it's going to be more than 30 cents, even if this is just 1. So right now we can stop. $2.30 is less. So $2.37, $2.30. The 2.3 is less. So that means this one is correct and this one's wrong. So we got to answer B by comparing these two things and figuring out those can't be right. And then comparing these two things and figuring out that that can't be right. So this is where I was saying these skills, we're doing the quickest version of looking at fractions in a new way. And it goes right directly to the GED. And we just did a couple of questions on it, 46 questions. There's gonna be 5 to 10% of them are gonna be directly right to fractions, how we handle it. Not written in the way that a worksheet shows, but how to manipulate fractions like that.